I'm Diana Falzone, and this is Fox Gamer. We've got hands-on demos, news, and reviews of the hottest games hitting store shelves. This week, we start things off with the latest addition to the Disney Infinity franchise. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, the beloved characters from the Star Wars universe have made their way into the 3.0 edition of Disney Infinity. To tell us all about the newest additions is John Vignocchi, VP of Production at Disney Infinity. Welcome.
Hi, Diana. How are you?
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very excited to get into the gaming, but first, I want to know how the 3.0 version differs.
Okay, so I would say this. In the first version of the game, we featured a lot of Disney and Pixar characters. Then in the second version of the game, which was released last year, we added a whole bunch of the Marvel characters, the Marvel superheroes. This version of the game, of course, from a character perspective, we've added all these great characters that you just mentioned from Galaxy Far, Far Away, these Star Wars characters. But in adding them, one of the key things that we did was really improve how combat works inside of Disney Infinity. And to do that, we brought on a team called Ninja Theory. They're based in Cambridge in the UK. And they lent their expertise on previous games that they had worked on, such as Enslaved and Heavenly Sword and Devil May Cry, to take our lightsaber combat to the next level.
Oh, I love
so that's one of the things that incorporating Star Wars as a franchise allowed us to do to kind of evolve the platform. Inside of Star Wars, right, some of those vehicles are just as iconic as the characters themselves. And so integrating all those different vehicles, you know, TIE Fighters, X-Wings, A-Wings, Y-Wings, Slave One, Millennium Falcon, integrating all those into the game was also a big part of bringing Star Wars to the Disney Infinity experience. So two big things, all the different cool vehicles from Star Wars and then lightsaber combat are really things that we've enhanced.
Now, what's your demo for this game? How young, how old can you go here?
You know, it's interesting that you say that, Diana, because we were constantly surprised by exactly who's playing our game. We had developed Disney Infinity primarily for 6 to 12-year-olds, but it's really turned into a kids and family experience. So when we look at our data, we actually notice that we've got just as many 6 to 12-year-olds playing as we do teens, as we do non-parent adults, which I think are college kids, and then parents actually playing with their kids. And that's kind of the big thing with Infinity. It's about, you know, joining forces, as we say this year, but it's about, you know, playing interactive moments and creating Disney memories as a family.
But what's the price point for this game?
So the price point, Diana, is actually the lowest that we've ever been. So typically we've been at $74.99, and other prices in the toys, other games in the Toys to Life category are that are higher. This year for Disney Infinity 3.0, we've actually brought the starter pack price down to $64.99. So it actually ends up being $5 more than a typical video game.
Not bad.
And you get 2 toys that go with it, you know, plus the Infinity base and the software and a playset and lots of fun stuff to do.
Well, I'm ready to play the game. Are you?
I am ready to play. All right, Diana, so we are inside of the Twilight of the Republic playset right now. Now, this is the playset that comes with the Disney Infinity Starter Pack, which actually is released in North America here August 30th, so this Sunday. Yes, we're really, really excited. So inside of this particular playset, we tell an original story set during episodes 1 through 3, you know, that Clone Wars era time frame. The reason why we did that is because, as I had mentioned earlier, we've got a lot of girls that are playing all of Disney Infinity, and so we wanted to have strong female characters. And to do that, we were really insistent on having Ahsoka Tano, actually who's one of the great characters from the Clone Wars animated series, and also now appears in Star Wars Rebels, a part of our starter pack. And so in talking with the team at Lucasfilm, they had said, that's great, but in order to do that, you know, she doesn't appear inside of episodes 1 through 3. We'll need to write an original story with you guys. And so it was incredible to be able to work with the team at Lucasfilm to brainstorm a great new story featuring all these incredibly iconic characters. Who's one of your favorite Star Wars characters?
Yoda.
Okay, and now I heard you actually can do a pretty good Yoda impression. Do you guys want to hear it? I think we need to hear it.
All right.
All right. So tell me the Force is strong with Disney Infinity.
The Force is strong with Disney Infinity. So bad, it's almost good. Can I play with Yoda?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I just grab him.
Yeah.
I put him on this console.
Exactly.
Right here, right?
Yeah. This is what we call the Disney Infinity base.
Way, this is like such a cool little figure.
Do you like him?
Too.
Yeah. So we're playing right now on PlayStation 4 for anyone that's watching. We're gonna hit triangle to attack.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. You're doing fine.
I'm really, really excited about it.
So you are actually force dashing around here as Yoda.
Okay.
So right now we're in the beginning, and basically what we're doing, although a lot of gamers skip prompts and tutorials, it's giving you lots of information about how to play the game and how to be careful.
Geez.
You're causing so much trouble here. Oh, nice, but you grabbed on. All right.
Oh my gosh.
A master of the double jump.
Which way? How do I cut them in half?
How do you cut them in half?
This
You
way?
mean use your lightsaber to
Yes, my
slice
lightsaber.
them?
Yes.
You're going to use the triangle button on PS4. It's the Y button for Xbox users.
Oh, it's okay. You can do it.
Oh. You're doing great. Yeah, so those green capsules right there, when you actually run into those give you additional health. And then Yoda, obviously being a Jedi Master, is pretty powerful inside of our game.
Yeah, he's awesome. Now what do I do?
So you're going to attack that last droid there. Excellent work.
So what are some of the other aspects of the game?
Well, so right now, inside of this particular playset, it's all about lightsaber combat and making you feel like a totally kick-butt Jedi at the height of their powers. We have another Star Wars playset that we call Rise Against the Empire. That one's all about vehicles and exploration, so that is less focused on lightsaber combat, more focused on vehicles.
This is a lot of fun to play. You can
Cool,
be
thanks.
any and all ages to enjoy. You could play it with your family members, your friends, little friendly competition out there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Such a pleasure. And for guys out there, for more on Disney Infinity, be sure to check out disney.com/infinity for Fox Gamer. I'm Diana Falzone. I'm going to go back to the game now.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.